Hi there, this is Brian Marovich. I'm going to show you some Facebook advertising basics, how to get traffic to your fan page and get more likes, and how to direct traffic from Facebook to your website. So the first thing you want to do is you log in, and then up in the right-hand corner will be usually a green button that says Manage Ads, or you can go on your left side navigation panel. You'll find it. So then you'd click Create an Ad, and I'm just going to do a sample website I have called defenseweaponsguide.com. And this is an example website. Usually you want to direct them to a landing page where you can capture your prospects' information. That actually looks kind of cool. The pink gun, awesome. Okay, well, I just learned something. That pink really stands out on Facebook, so there you go. Try using pink in your image, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So what Facebook will do is they'll suck out some information from whatever website that you're going to put into this area here that says choose a Facebook destination or enter a URL. So you would put in your URL that you want to direct your traffic to, or your fan page location, which if you're logged in, Facebook's going to list them. So I don't like the ad copy. I do like the image though. So I'm going to have to work on that. The headline of my ad, since we're in the self-defense arena, I have about 30 pages on that website, which any one of those could be a niche market, really. But let's just go with self-defense. And really narrow it down. So that's the goal here. Is you want to, for each ad, you want to target one specific niche demographic. So we're going to target women's self-defense. And in this case, I wouldn't just choose the general website. I would direct them to a landing page about women's self-defense. So you're probably wondering, well, why am I just giving you this general website? Well, I don't want to show you some of my other websites because, frankly, I've been ripped off more than I can even tell you in ways that are pretty disturbing legally. So I'm not going to give away some of my better stuff. That's basically it. This is a good website, though, and I don't really care about it all that much in terms of people looking at it. It is a good example of a content website, of how to build a content website, which I'm going to do another video about. So that's why I'm choosing this website. So if I were to do this absolutely correctly on the first step, I would direct people to a page on my website, or maybe it is my landing page, the index page, the home page, where it would be totally geared around getting people to give me their contact information in exchange for something of value, like a free guide, a free mini course, a free video. It has to be good. It has to be a good offer so that they give up their information, and then they have to get something of value. You really have to come through on that. And that's another separate video. This is Facebook advertising basics. So let's stick with that. So women's self-defense. Let's say that is what this website is about, and there is a page on there about that. But that's who I'm targeting. So I will say, I don't want to say women's self-defense. I would say how defend yourself. See if I can fit how to defend yourself. How to defend yourself, and then it's got a good image. Or, like I said, that really grabs attention. And then in this body copy, I'm going to change that because I don't like what Facebook gave me. So let's say it's I'm giving away a free course on the landing page on how to defend yourself. So it would be for women. So I might say attention. I don't want to say attention women. If you walk alone, run alone, or drive alone, you learn these tips on how to defend yourself. Now, that's pretty long, so let's see. I actually like if you walk alone. How about do you walk alone at night? Maybe how about just do you walk alone? So the idea, you want to play around with headlines and test them. I'm not going to stick with this and just run with it forever. I'm going to find out what works. So I'm going to stick with do you walk alone? And then if you walk alone, run alone, or drive alone, learn these tips. How about you must know how to defend yourself. It's okay. It needs work, but I'm just going to stick with that for now. It has to be short. You need to. The whole idea here is to get the attention of your prospect in your niche market and get them to click your ad. So, like I said, I like the image. It fills up that space nicely. One trick is to use a red border around the image, so I might test that. I think Facebook still allows you to do that, so you might want to check. And that looks pretty decent for now. Do you walk alone? I like that. Okay, well. By the way, just because I like it doesn't mean it's going to work. Over the years of advertising, crazy things happen. Some of the headlines and ad copy that you think is going to be great doesn't work, and then some of the ad copy and headlines that you think really stink are better than what you like. So you just never know what your market likes until you test it. So United States, Canada, I'm getting ahead of myself. So choose your audience. Location, United States, Canada, United Kingdom. Okay, that's good for starters. 207 million people, 13 and over. So the age group I'm going to target is 18 is a little young, maybe 23 to 64. Women, okay? Precise interests. Okay, so let's see, of these almost 94 million women are interested in self-defense. Self-defense. 1.4 million. I might even want to just test that alone. So if you use a little common sense, these people are interested in self-defense. Maybe they already know how to defend themselves. So this would be, for me, what I would do is just test this ad on just this one niche market. And then I would create another ad for, so I'm going to take out self-defense and try something else. So women who are interested in defending themselves, who are work alone, maybe they're just single. So single person. Okay, that might work. Loneliness. Okay, so the idea here is just to start playing with interests that people might be interested in your niche market. So let's just use a different niche market and just to help you think about your niche and maybe some ideas. So let's say I have a site on beagles, the dog beagles. So here I would have a picture of a beagle, a cute picture, and then let's say I'm directing them to a fan page on beagles. So I might say, do you like beagles? Click like if you love beagles. Or the question up here on the headline could be love beagles. Click like if you love beagles in the text area. And then I would direct them to the fan page, like I said, above here. And then I would target all men and women of a certain age. Now, a good way to cross-reference your market, your demographics, is to use a service called Quantcast. Okay, so Quantcast is a service you can use to identify demographics in the niche that you're interested in. But this is a basic tutorial on Facebook advertising, and I will do that in another video. So let's say we're targeting Beagle owners, so I would just type in Beagle. Audience, see? Beagle 1.7 million. Beagle owners. Beagles. So Beagle, there's plenty there. Okay. Anyway, let's just stick with self-defense right now. Or single, excuse me, single person, female, 23 to 64. Okay. I don't suggested likes and interests. I don't think I'm going to choose any of those, but Facebook will give you some to play around with. Broad categories. I'm not really interested in broad categories at this time because we're looking at self-defense. But if we're doing beagles, I would probably search here for pet-related categories, okay? Connections, anyone, advanced connection targeting, friends connection. These are more advanced features, but we're just going to get this ad going. So campaign and budget, let's just call it self-defense, or yeah, self-defense single test. Campaign budget, I'm going to $5 per day. Run my campaign continuously starting today. Yes. Track conversions on my website for this ad. That's always good to do. I'm not going to click that. That's for an advanced. I'll do that in another video. But it is important to track your conversions. Absolutely. Now here's the kicker. See, it says here per click 68 cents. That's pretty low actually, but I want to get it even lower. So what I want to do is go with impressions, okay? They're suggesting for every 1,000 people who see the ad, I pay 72 cents. So I'm going to stick with that, and I'm betting I can get my cost per click lower than 68 cents. I usually do. So other ways to get it really low are to, it's for the advanced video that I'm going to do, are to play around with precise interests and categories. Okay, but that's basically it. So what I would do is I would click place order and off we go. And that's when you start looking at how many people are looking at your ad, the click-through rate, and I will do that on the advanced version of the ad. So hopefully this helped you out, getting you up and running on a basic level for your online advertising. I will do a video on advanced conversions and using Quantcast, and also I'm going to do a separate video for small business owners. I am a small business owner. I own a brick and mortar businesses as well with my wife, so that's a totally separate section that should be ready in about a week. So hopefully this helped you out, and if it did, please let me know and we'll talk to you soon.